out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station, Vibe 103, your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man, things called fitness for people in a hurry. For those essential workers, I want to send a big good morning, a big shout out, and a big thank you. And for those people who are, maintaining their normalcy, still waking up early in the morning just to tune into Vibe 103, I'm here. And you know who else is here? My boy Jermain, because it's all about fitness for people in a hurry. I don't know how much hurry they're in right now, though, Jermain. I really don't know, bro.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Definitely, there's no real hurry. I've been speaking to people over the weekend, and people have no idea which day it is right now.
It is Monday morning, TGIM. You know, those people, I saw a meme and there's something about, all those people that was wishing that weekends were a bit longer. Here you go.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, like, man, you know what I mean? You'd be like, man, they'll blink my eyes and it's Monday already. Well, you've been blinking. Yeah, it's Monday, but you're like, yo.
Yeah, still living the dream. It's Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. It doesn't really matter for some individuals.
It don't. It's just like, I'm here.
Yeah, but what does matter is your fitness.
It does matter.
Yep, does matter. Does matter. Cardiovascular fitness, getting your heart right, getting your mind right, and staying active throughout these days. So, what I want to talk about, and in keeping with basically health and mental fitness, because right now a lot of us have a lot of free time on our hands.
Absolutely.
You want to create some kind of healthy routines. You want to educate yourself. You want to be informed of what's happening in the news, and also you want to make sure that you are getting in a proper workout.
Yes.
Now, we can't venture too far from home, so we could definitely utilize everything that's in our surroundings.
Absolutely.
But what I want to focus on this morning is you doing a self-assessment. So you want to create a plan. You have time. You do have time to ponder on yourself.
Of course.
So what I want you to consider is something called the SWOT analysis. It's a basic concept. Many businesses use it. Many project managers use it. You assess your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and threats. And we're going to apply it to fitness this morning and quickly go over some strengths. So when I look at strengths, when I look at a client or when I speak to any individual, I typically look at the tangible and intangibles. So the tangibles are stuff that you can measure easily. So like Chubb, how much can you squat? How much can you deadlift?
A lot.
Modesty.
I mean, like a lot. I could do a lot.
All right. So just throwing around numbers, 300, 400, 500 stuff like that.
I'm in the 500 club, Jermain. I knew that. You know I'm in that 500 club.
It's true. I've seen it. All right. So the tangibles, how much you can squat, how much you can deadlift, how much you can, stuff like how many push-ups you can do consecutively. So like your cardiovascular endurance and your strength endurance, your core strength, how many crunches you can do. So if there's like a bare minimum, and if you drift below that, then you got to ask yourself some questions. Like if you can't do 10 crunches back to back, your core strength might be a little weak. So stuff like that you want to assess. Can you do 10 consecutive push-ups without stopping? Stuff like that, because it might not seem that important, but if you are moving from one phase to the next, one decade to the next in your life, you're moving from your 30s to 40s, and you can't do 10 push-ups back to back, I'm going to argue that is a possibility it might get worse as you get older. So you want to make sure that you maintain a certain level of strength, not to compete with the crazy young people.
No, see what happens, Jermain, is I would say psychologically what happens is that people will look at someone younger, remembering what they used to be able to do, and then they try to attempt that as well, forgetting the actual age that they're at.
Yeah. That's the thing as well. Like, I am so comfortable and confident in my age right now, because sometimes I look at people in their early 20s and it's like, okay, well, they're doing backflips. I'm fine. I'm fine just jogging or running.
Yeah, I'm good doing jump squats. I'm good with my jump squats. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy for them as well. And they're in that phase of their life where they're killing it and enjoying their youth. That's good for them. But right now, I'm just going to be over here maintaining a certain level of fitness so that I can be comfortable and confident that I can do what I want to do in summer.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're looking forward forward to the future, to a positive future. It's somewhere at the latter half of the year where things are way more optimistic.
Yes.
And we can socialize and enjoy ourselves. Want to make sure that we are fit enough to go and jump in our party with our favorite DJ.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you. But no, you know, Jermain, it's also the thing is people say they always use, the majority of them use the winter time to get fit. You know, they get their summer bodies ready. But little do they know, whilst they're getting their summer bodies ready in the winter months, they're also, you know, becoming more agile. You know, the endurance is building because they're obviously putting that much work in to get ready for summer. So it really should be a year-round thing, but anyway. You know.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and it's very seasonal. So that's how you should look at it. And there's never a pinnacle or peak unless you were training for the Olympics. There's never really a pinnacle or peak to fitness. You go up some hills and then you come down sometimes. And it's using these assessments like the SWOT analysis is really good to understand where you're at. So like I said, the tangibles. You have strength, you have your endurance, you have flexibility. Can you sit on the ground and reach forward and touch your toes, like flat on the floor? Can you do that? Do you have flexibility in your lower back and hamstrings? That's so important.
Yes.
Because back problems, back injuries are very, very, very common across young and older people as well. So that is something that you can look into. Do you have basic flexibility? And cardiovascular fitness, like we can't go and run a mile right now. Got to be safe and adhere to government rules and regulations.
Yes.
However, there's some basic tests out there. For instance, can you step up and down on your stairs for 2 to 3 minutes without your heart rate spiking above, 110? It's some very particular things that you can do out there right now to actually understand how fit you are. Can you run on the spot for 1 minute without stopping? If you, these things are really simple, right? But
some people may think they're like, that's so trivial, but the thing is to tell them, try it.
No,
if you think it's trivial, you try it. If you think you can, do it. Let me see a minute. And if you get to like 25 seconds, you're like, "Ooh, Lord, I don't know what's happening there." Well, guess what? You need to reevaluate and do something else.
Correct. So, strengths, weaknesses. Weaknesses are basically the opposite of what we touched on in strengths. Basically, if you can look at some of those things in your strengths and realize that you aren't as strong in particular areas, clearly those are your weaknesses. It's not like rocket science.
It's like, I'm not good at this, so I can work on that.
Yeah, so you start at the basic level, humble yourself. There's no kind of fear or no bruising of egos if you have to go and do a push-up on a wall and to build your upper body strength. If you have to squat with nothing at all. So you want to build up your strength in this phase and this time. Just go and put in some high reps. Body weight exercises are perfect. You can do it in your comfort of your own room between episodes.
Yeah. No, for real, everyone's on the Netflix thing right now, what I'm saying, binge watching seasons. So, in between one episode of a season that may be 45 minutes, you sit down, you watch that, and you go outside and you do something. Even if you do one exercise for how many reps between, time yourself.
Most definitely. Yeah, simple. And also, weaknesses could be come in the form of injuries as well, like chronic injuries. So you want to make sure that you identify those injuries, stuff that you forgot, like way back when you were like 16 and you got in a bike accident. Yeah, like that stuff comes back in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. So definitely look at your medical history, look at any injuries that you might have in the past. You might have, just gone on the basketball court and someone gave you a crossover and you just limped off. Yeah,
they broke your ankles and you try to act like you really injured yourself, and like they gave you that Allen Iverson shake and you were like, woo!
Yeah. Hurt your ego and your ankles.
In front of everybody,
Yeah, so stuff like that, you got to remember it, and you'll be amazed sometimes how those small little things, if you don't actually address them pretty quickly, they can become serious issues.
Yes, like you said, chronic injuries, they linger.
Yep, most definitely. So, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities. So many opportunities, Chubb. Like, so many people are giving away free things right now. They're reaching out to their community during this tough time, and they are literally like free workouts. free information. You go online and you find doctors giving out proper, credible information. You can just go online and find someone who has been in the field for 5 to 10 years and get a second opinion. Call up your doctor and say, hey, what do you think about this particular issue or this particular topic? If they are free at this time, they will give you their honest feedback. So definitely, those are the opportunities we have. This is the age of information.
It is.
Yeah, we have everything at our fingertips. We don't have any excuses. We can research it. There's a lot of misinformation out there as well, but you can easily find misinformation by how viral it goes, one, and two, how viral it goes, and two, if there's some kind of like weird fee attached to it.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. In these times, this is what you guys are trying to do to me?
Yeah. Tummy teas. What? Flatten the stomach teas.
Yeah, tummy tea. All those different little in these gimmicks.
Yeah. So, lastly, there's the threat to the SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Threats are stuff like, again, injuries, inactivity, lack of rest, bad habits, and that last one that's pretty relatable for me and for most people is going to the fridge and just opening it up for no good reason. Like, you're just going, me personally, I'm preaching to myself now, just walk into the kitchen and open it up and just look.
Bro.
Okay.
And the thing about it, Jermain, is that people have gone through to buy... They have gone through to buy the snacks and the goodies, things that are the comfort foods. Like, you know what I mean? They've gone through to buy those type of things. So it's easy to walk to the pantry.
Just open it up. Like, you were here 5-10 minutes ago. Why?
Yeah, it's like there's nothing changed. There's
nothing at all. Nothing at all. You're not cleaning.
No.
Where you're cleaning out.
Clean out your system. What you need to do.
Yeah. So that is it in a nutshell. If you check us out on our website, Facebook, Instagram at HINDS SIGHTFW, I will put up a form, and you can go on and fill out this form and get a basic understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities.
Yes, it's called SWOT.
Yes, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to your fitness journey. You get a basic understanding of that, and you can always refer back to it to strengthen yourself in the future.
Absolutely, Jermain. Hey, as always, man, fitness for people in a hurry been most informative to our listeners out there. People are up this morning trying to see what's going on, but once again, they can find you. Hindsight Fitness and Wellness, or Hindsight FW. That's right. That's Hinds. That's HINDS SIGHT FW. One time to my boy Jermain right here representing this morning. And I know you're up already, so I know you've got a workout in. I know you've already got a workout in.
With these babies, of course.
Yeah, the workout all in itself.
Yeah, bicep curls, 20 pounds a piece.
20 pounds a piece. Shout out to the chocolate babies this morning. Yes. Oh, most definitely, man. As we do it this morning, as always, TGI Eminent. Thank God it's Monday. Back into the music right now, man. Supporting Next Door featuring Drake. You guys know it's one of my favorites already, man. This is one called Loyal. Stay loyal to your workouts and your good health. That's what I'm talking about. Out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station. Vibe with your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man. Things called fitness for people in a hurry.